I can see my friend, mentor Firdausi Mehta, and who else is there? Hello, hello. We can only see half of your face, Firdausi. Okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, wonderful. Who else is there?
Yes, Dr. Molly
Mm.
as well, Dr. Jean-Luc. If you can turn on your cameras, that would be
Oh,
great.
yeah. Jean-Luc.
Yeah, I will do anything for you.
Oh, this is Marie. Okay. And our friend Antirius is back. Hello. Oh, Nina, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome.
Hello, everyone.
Okay.
Thank you.
We expect more people, but I think we are going to start. Welcome. My name is Fernando Zacarias, and I will introduce myself after everybody says a few words. Welcome, and thank you for being here. And what we are going to do today is to give you some information, and then the mentors will answer some of your questions and will give you some advice. Hey, Molly, how are you? Okay. So let me go over. I'm going to share my screen. It's taking some time. Okay. You can see my screen now.
Yes.
And let me put it. Tell me, this is better?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to have 3 seminars or webinars, but they are going to be the same. So do not worry. This is the one that we are going to, in which we are going to give you all the essential information. Main points, the objectives are to learn about your background and expectations, to share information, to answer your questions, and then as expected results will be the beginning of networking and net weaving, because we expect that you will act as hosts for somebody else or invite somebody else and build a net of people through the weaving and your presentations, introductions to other people. We also would like for everybody to have a clear understanding of what multipod is and what you can expect. And finally, and the most important part is we'll try to respond not only to your questions, but to your concerns regarding the program. This is what I suggest that, this is the agenda. We are already in the welcome, and then we'll start with the introductions. But we will give you afterwards a summary of who you are, the mentees, and then I will present some highlights of the mentorship that you have already read in the guide that we sent you. But we will take that opportunity to start with the questions, comments, and responses. And finally, we'll talk about what's in the future. We are going to have 60 minutes to complete the agenda, but then if somebody wants to stay a few more minutes, we can address some other questions that you may have or comments that you want to make, and also provide you with some specific advice if that's what you want or need. My suggestion for the introductions is to say your name, where you were born, and where are you currently living. How you identify yourself, and this is really important because you can tell a little bit about your background too, and what is what you expect to get out of the mentorship. And then if you want to ask a question at this time, you can do it, and also mentors. If you want to make a comment or give some advice, that would be great. And I would like to start with the mentors so that you get to know other mentors. In the program, we encourage you to contact not only your peers, other mentees, but also mentors that you may want to contact later to ask some questions or to ask for advice, because this program is for you. And all of us are here to help you and for you to help us. Okay, so I will start with Molly Fitzgerald, which is, okay, yes, please, Molly, I want to introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you. Can you hear me, I guess?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Molly Fitzgerald. I was born in the United States, and I did live outside of the United States for many years, but I currently live, unfortunately, in the United States. And I am I think I right now am a global health champion. I think that's how I feel right now. And my expectations are for the mentorship, that I'm going to show up, and I hope that my mentees will show up. And, I really am interested in just encouraging and supporting and nurturing and inspiring, I guess, people to do, to be good global citizens, I guess, in the best way that they can. And my question or advice, sorry, I have advice. My advice is, I think one thing that sort of like changed my perspective on kind of career was somewhat recently, but it was the idea of following your purpose. So, which is very different than chasing after goals. You can still have goals, but I think being purpose driven in life and is something that can be rewarding, and it can give you a North Star to follow. So that's it. Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Okay, thank you, Molly. I would ask now one of our veterans who has been working with us from the very beginning, Dr. Firdausi Mehta, please. Dr. Mehta.
Yeah. Thanks, Fernando, and nice to be here. My name is Dr. Firdausi Mehta. I was born in India and worked for the World Health Organization for almost 16 years in 6 different countries across different continents. I am now based in Canada for the past 10 years. I've been here. I'm a public health physician with over 30 years of experience. I am an adjunct professor in 2 of the universities over here, where I do a lot of guest lecturing and mentoring and things like that. And it has been a privilege and an honor to work alongside Fernando and the others at Aneli and others in Multiprod and the other senior mentors over these past years. My advice to the mentees is this is a very good mentoring platform program. Make the best of what you can get from your mentors, not only from a technical point of view, but also from living life and understanding and making yourself a better, because you are the future leaders of global health and public health, and we wish you all the best. Yeah, over to you, Fernando.
Thank you, Dr. Firdausi. I think Dr. Jean-Luc Poncelet is here.
Yes, I am. Your
Okay.
Excellency, Professor Zakaria. I'm Jean-Luc Poncelet. Yeah, I was trying to write my last name on it, but we'll leave for later. Uh, I'm born in Belgium, but really left the country like 40 years ago. And so become an inhabitant of the world, become a world citizen, living mostly in Latin America and the Caribbean. I think I've been to almost every country there, and a bit in Africa and some contact in Asia, but mostly in the Caribbean, with a bit prolonged experience in Haiti. I've been working with PAHO WHO for the Americas, been representative in Haiti, a fascinating country. I think the one who can find a solution for Haiti will be the champion of the world and can lead the world to every solution that may be possible in all problems that exist. I'm so now working as an international independent consultant for evaluation of disaster management program, as I've been working in humanitarian assistance for many, many years, and also teaching a bit at Hopkins University as associate professor there. Multipart is indeed a fantastic platform. What I appreciate the most is free. It's free for the one who are contributing as mentor or the one who are contributing as mentee. Is one of the few places in the world where free space do exist of speech and contribution. And I think there's one of the highest value in the world that everything has been monetized. There are still some harbor of or wisdom that may exist when there is no money. It's easier to do that. And so the hardest part is advice. I think we are living in a world where we have much more uncertainty than when we start our careers. So when we were at the age that most mentee have, I think we had less uncertainty. There was uncertainties. I think you're in a world where much more uncertainties do exist, and that is the world that exists. And so I think the advice is relax. We didn't know where we were going with less uncertainty that you have, but we end up where we are. I'm not saying that we are champions, that we are great people, but you will end up your life in a good way. Life, you human, you're adaptable. What you do is good. It's good to look for better. Don't look for perfection. Life is imperfect. We have to live with our limitation. Life is beautiful. You will be a success. Over to you.
Thank you, Jean-Luc. I will now ask Nina to please introduce herself and tell us about who she is and what her expectations are.
Sure, thank you. Happy to meet you, everyone. My name is Nina. I was born in Serbia and currently based in the capital in Belgrade, also Serbia. I am a pharma professional, dived into pharmacovigilance world. It's fun as it sounds. And my expectations are, so I would like to hear all experiences from my mentor and to learn from them. And I'm really grateful and thankful that he can share that with me. So currently I have no questions as it's still the beginning, so but I'm sure there will be.
Thank you, Nina. I want to just comment that we have had about 7 young women from Serbia, all of them excellent. Excellent, Betty.
Oh,
Excellent young
glad to
professionals
hear that.
and students. We are very pleased that you are here. And
Thank you.
thank you. Marie, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Hi, everyone. I'm Marie Keller. I was born in Germany and I'm currently living in the Netherlands. I am a psychology student, and my expectations are to actually learn what it's like to work with nonprofit organizations or World Health Organization, because I have kind of like a romanticized view of it, and I would actually like to learn what their day-to-day like work entails. And I also hope that I have some networking experiences here. And my question is, like, you focused on developing talented youth. Like, my question is how you would define a talented youth and how to develop talent.
Excellent. Excellent question. Well, is there somebody else? No, I think we are. Oh, Antirius, my friend, please.
Hi, everyone. I'm Antirius. I was born in Tanzania, but currently I'm in South Africa doing my master's in molecular cell biology, so specifically focusing on infectious disease. I'm so interested in working in international organizations, and that marked the beginning of me doing my master's in public health related studies. So I have had a good experience with this multi-body community since when I was in undergrad, and I was so glad that my referrals also got accepted when I referred them to apply. So my question is, I'm wondering like what actually shapes one's career. I'm starting off my career, and I do have this question back in my mind, like, is it that my passion and ambitions, or it's just like seeing what is required and then go for that, like choose that career. So it's a little bit confusing, especially when I'm starting off. Sometimes you can see some opportunities and you want to apply, but you feel like maybe are they outside of my career, or it's just me afraid of trying something new? Is it going to shape me off the grid? So yeah, I just wanted to know that. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you, Antirius. And we have been joined by our new friend, Sorcha Shrestha. And would you please tell us, follow the guide, your name, where are you from, etc., etc.
Okay, okay, Dr.
Welcome.
Fernando, thank you for this opportunity. Hello, everyone. I'm Sochal Prakash Shrestha. I'm from Nepal. I was born in Nepal and currently working in Nepal. I'm a veterinary public health professional, veterinarian by profession, and after completing my master's in veterinary public health, I have been working in field as a veterinary public health professional. My expectations for this multi-pod mentoring is that I am in a phase, in a young phase of my career where I'm just in like few years where I've started, and I would like to get some guidance regarding how I can develop my career when I go for this global health sector and development sector. My question might be, I think Anaili and I have talked in the mail as well. Sadly, the mentor I've been matched could not be available for this session. So maybe when would I be like matched with another mentor soon? I would like to know about that. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, thank you, Shosha. And we have another mentor joining us, Mara, welcome. It's so good to see you again. Please introduce yourself. You are in mute. Oh, okay.
Hi. Hola, Fernando. Hi, hello, everyone. Just very short story. It's been months, maybe, that I see you, Fernando. So I just want to tell you that I really missed you. I miss this.
Same here.
Hello, everyone. Well, my name is Xiomara Chavez. I was born in Peru and I live in France right now. Actually, I'm going to how do you say this? I don't know if Jean-Luc can help me, but how do you say tricher with the questions, because I had some time to think about them. And for number 3, I'd say that I consider myself as a kind human being, rather. I think I left behind, I didn't forget, but I left behind my degrees, titles, and whatnot. And I think I have pursued a process of developing my soft skills first and foremost, which I think for so many people, it's underestimated. And that speaks just a lot of for a lot of us. And when I say human, I mean also toward other people, animals, the environment as such. So it's a whole, it's like a holistic approach, one health approach. I don't know if you've heard of it, but pretty much like that. I do have expectations, though. My expectations are to learn from mentees. I think that as mentors, we also grow in the program. We never cease to learn, regardless if you are 20, 40, or 70. I think that's the beauty of life, that you have this brain that tickles every time you learn something. So I like that. So that's pressure on you guys, mentees, for teaching things to us, to the mentors. And my advice, my advice would be, I think we never know how strong we are, until sometimes being strong is the only chance we get in life, right? So many of us have gone through maybe different or difficult situations. And when I say be strong, it doesn't mean to forget what you're feeling, forget your current state, forget where you are. And just do things, because otherwise you're gonna be burnt out. When I'm saying to be strong, sometimes it means be strong to go ask for help, be strong to listen to your body, listen to your mind, be able to rest. And someone said also, another mentor said, rest, relax. So I think it's important to listen to yourself and be able to move forward, even if it's just little by little. As long as you get somewhere, I think it's good. And be able to also be curious of different aspects in your career. I'm not gonna say everything I have done, but I mean, I'm a vet, but I have done a lot of things that I would have never thought that I would have gonna do. And that's why I ended up here in France, working in Paris. I'm currently at the World Organization for Animal Health, and I'm happy for it. So I'm also happy to share my experience and with Melky, who's here also, and with anybody else who wanted to. Thanks, Fernando.
Thank you, Mara. Now you know why Mara is my adopted daughter. Okay, thank you for your thoughts. Thank you. Who else is there? Melky is there? I don't think so.
Yes.
Okay. And also okay, excellent. So, Nadia, where is Melky?
Hello.
I cannot see Melky. Oh, yeah.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. I'm Natia. I was born and also currently live in Tbilisi, Georgia. A little about myself, I can say that now I'm working at National Center for Disease Control and the Center and Public Center in Georgia. And I really value this kind of meaningful collaboration that we have in this program. So I have some expectation from this program, and I think the main is that I have a chance to connect with these inspiring people and to find some guidance on navigating on, especially in public health. And my question maybe is that I don't know my mentor, so I really want to know who might be. So I'm waiting this news. Thank you all, and wish you luck.
Okay, thank you, Natia. We have 3 mentors from Georgia, and all of them have really helped their mentees. But it would be a good experience for you to have somebody from another country. So we are going to find somebody who is the most useful mentor for you. I have your profile here with me, and that's a point that I would like to discuss with you at the end of this meeting. Once we can talk about it. Okay. So who else is there?
I think the ones that are left are Chigosirim and Melky.
Okay. So please, one of you.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chigazuri Mogubike. My name is Chigazuri Mogubike. I was born in Nigeria and I also live in Nigeria. My expectations is to receive mentoring and training, research writing, grantmanship. Also want to gain experiences from my mentor. I'm so super excited to be here, and I'm willing and able to learn from my mentors and other mentors available in this platform. And I also wish to hear from my mentor very soon. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, please.
I don't know, Melky, you can talk and introduce yourself right now.
No. In the meantime, Anaili, why don't you introduce yourself?
Okay. Hi everyone. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure for me to be here working in the program and getting to meet you. Yeah. My name is Anaili Vaquero. I was born in Colombia and I'm currently living in Spain. I'm doing a master in youth, about youth, how to work with youth. So right now I'm an international business professional, but in this specific moment, I identify myself as the program officer of multiple mentoring. So I just wanted to tell you that if you have any questions, you can just reach out to me or Dr. Zacharias. We are here to help you, and we are more than glad to do that. So thank you.
Thank you, Anaili. I won't introduce myself completely, except that I am a mentor and a professional in the area of global health, international health. I have worked for 55 years now, and I have traveled 2.5 million kilometers, mostly in the Americas. And my expectations for all of you are that you have a good time and learn a lot and really advance your careers, not only while you are here in the program, but afterwards. And I have some advice that I would like at the end of our meeting to give you at the end of our meeting. Okay, thank you. I don't know if there's somebody else who needs to talk, but if not, I'm going to proceed going through the class of 2025 and then open the floor at the same time that I presenting some slides so that people can comment on some of the issues there. As you know, Multipod has 2 objectives. The one is your professional development, personal growth, and technical ability. We want to increase that. But also the next project is to build a dynamic workforce, a core and network of people who belong to many countries, many disciplines, and several generations. And the idea is for that group to work on how we can improve health and welfare, including environmental health in the world. These are the countries that we have as part of Multipod, countries where mentees and mentors were born or are currently residing. And as you can see, there's a very, very wide coverage, 17 time zones and more than 120 countries. These are some of the responses to your applications. And the only thing I would like to point out is we don't advertise except twice a year. And more than 60% of our mentees have been referred by a former mentee or a mentor. And that's the way we have gotten so many people, for example, from Serbia and Romania and Germany, etc. This year, we have 60% young women and 70% males. Usually, there are more females, up to 70, sometimes up to 80%. And as far as the mentors, we try to reach a balance between females and males. This year, we have less females, unfortunately, less mentors, but we are okay. You will see that you can work with either one of them. Most of you, 2/3 are young professionals, almost 30 students, and then a few are both, identify themselves as both. And you come from different areas of the world. This year we have many people from Europe and people from sub-Saharan Africa. Usually sub-Saharan Africa is the region where we get more mentees or more candidates. And we always have problems in getting into the program people from Latin America and the Caribbean. I don't know why, because that is where we have been working for many years. And there's a series of languages that people speak in the language, in the program. But as you know, our lingua franca, our working language is English with different accents. Even the North Americans and the British have different accents. Everybody has. Your areas of interest include so many of them in the area of health, but many of them in different areas. For example, you have climate change, decolonization, sustainable agriculture, urban development, etc. Animal diseases, zoonosis, etc., etc. And these are the mentee goals. Most of you want to find pathways and opportunities. Many of you want to become more knowledgeable in a technical or scientific subject. Usually, the largest proportion are people who want to find a job. A few want to write a paper or thesis. And I don't know, in many universities, young people need more help that they can get through a tutor and continue their academic education and other kinds of goals. What you value has been very similar to what we find every year in all our mentees. Honesty, humility, empathy are number one. And then the characteristics, dishonesty, arrogance, and lack of empathy. So this is really, really very, very impressive. That the values, no matter where you are, your gender or your discipline, are the same. And that's why you are here. We also ask about decision-making and ethics. And this is so interesting because in the case of the heart transplant, you can see that most people, sometimes there are even more that choose the 62-year-old scientist finding an effective cure for Alzheimer's disease. But some people choose a very beautiful 6-year-old girl or the rehabilitated pregnant woman, and also the 18-year-old extremely talented young man. In previous classes, this poor young man is the one who got the least choices. And then the issue about gender issues, the only thing I'm going to tell you is that the owner of the factory is the one who wins most of the time. And in this case, we have 3 of you who said that both, it was a win-win situation. And Anita in 28%, some of you gave very strong arguments. Some of you forgot that there are no labor, there's no workers' protection in Abracadabra, the fictional country. And controversial issues, and I think this is important. The only thing I want you to see is some people, up to 30%, change their perspective. That doesn't mean that they were converted, but that they saw the importance of arguments that are contrary to what they think or what they feel. And I think tolerance is a very, very good trait, a very good quality to have. This is the mentorship guide that you all have. And the only thing that I wanted to show you is that your mentors are going to share their experience, are going to give you direction, are going to point out options, and for many of you, they will help you uncover your talent, your value, and your power, enhance your self-confidence. All the others are part of the mentorship. Now, what are you going to give us in return? You validate our lives, not only our professional careers, but who we are. And you give us a sense of fulfillment, and most of all, that we're being useful. Many times you collaborate with us, and even if it feels a little bit arrogant, you give us respect and admiration. But what I like is the freshness of your ideas and how you stimulate us to keep going. And I'm 80 years old, so Anaili is my memory. And she gives me fresh knowledge. You inspire us. You inspire us, really. And you give us strength and energy. I'm never as happy and feel as strong as when I am with one of you. You give us trust and confidence in ourselves. And most importantly, we give you hope and sometimes diminish the uncertainty that we have for the future. These are the types of mentoring. I would like to stop here because these are 3 ways in which you can take advantage of your mentorship: as a method of teaching, as an opportunity to discover and learn something together and from each other, and also to enhance your self-awareness, your self-confidence, and self-sufficiency. And in the process, also help your mentor to become a better mentor. So I would like to leave you with this question. What do you think? And then we have different modalities of mentoring depending on what you feel is the best for you. The formal mentoring, most people prefer the organic, spontaneous conversation with their mentor. Sometimes you need to do achieve some very specific goal. We encourage group mentoring and also multi-level mentoring. These 2 are really important, but you can also take advantage of your peers and do yourself horizontal or spiral mentoring. So these are the 2 main ideas or highlights of the guide that I would like to leave with you. And some of you, maybe at the beginning, thought that this was going to be a mentorship on scientific knowledge and your technical abilities. This is part of the mentorship, depending on what you need. But we concentrate or focus mostly in your professional development. Find a job, write a resume, etc. We are very interested in that you know yourself, you accept yourself, and Mara mentioned the issue of your purpose in life, and we'll talk about this a little bit. Leadership, communication is fundamental. If you learn how to communicate, especially in writing, that will be great, great, great. And your approaches to decision making, because all the time we have to make decisions. Every day we are making decisions. And this is finally the Ikigai, which is your purpose in life. And we have developed 3 questions that you need to ask. To find your pathway, you need to find out who you are, what you are, and what is your passion, your mission, your passion, and your profession and your vocation. And to find your opportunities. How do you know what you want? How do you find and how do you get what I want? And then 3 questions for your decisions. How do I choose, when, and how do I know this is it? And the last one is really important. I will talk about the evaluation of the program later on, but I would like to stop here and see if you have any comments or any questions regarding this part. If not, we can proceed, and I will just tell you how we evaluate your success, our success, and the success of the program. In May, we try to find out how is the mentorship going, and very, very importantly, if there's good chemistry between mentee and mentor, and if you can communicate freely, if you think that the match was satisfactory, both on the part of mentors and mentees, how useful are the sessions, and then what do you think is going to happen with your mentorship? And many people start, it's too early because they have only had one session. I ask you to have at least two sessions with your mentor, and then you can see what the prognosis is. The other have to do with technical issues, time zone synchrony, and the technical quality of what you can communicate. We continue to encourage that you have video sessions, because it's very important to see the body language of the mentor and the mentee. And as far as the final evaluation, what we need is to find out how much you progress from initiated to in progress, almost achieve, and achieve your goals. And then you can see what we have as criteria for each one of these steps in your advancement. And we have been successful, I mean, the mentees have been successful in having positive outcomes in most of the areas. And it's very interesting that mentors usually seem to qualify a little bit better than the mentees. But on the other hand, oh no, this is the same one. I'm sorry. Oh, I didn't put the last one. But one very important is that if you have less than six or less sessions, you are not likely to achieve your goals. And that's why we ask for you to have 7 or more goals. After 15, you don't gain too much more. But if you have between 7 and 15 sessions, you will be okay. And this is the calendar for this year. We are here Okay, actually the date is 16 and 18 and 23rd. This is the time where you are adjusting and having your first session, and then we have your 2, 3, 4 webinars that we will let you what the themes are, and we are going to ask you what you would like to do during those sessions. And I think that's what I have for you, except advice at the end. So I open the floor and would like to know what you would like to talk about. We have the question by Natia on what to do with her mentor, and what else do you want to discuss for mentors and mentees? Your own experience as far as mentors. What is what you find as the most useful part of your mentorship for your mentees? Or what you do with it? Lovely talks. This is a travel that you are taking in your life. And this is my advice. And someone alluded to this. Be profoundly human. Please don't try to be a saint, and don't be a bad guy. Kindness is a talent, and evil is skill. You need to practice evil to be evil. Please don't do that. Or use your talent for kindness. Make sure that your 3 people become friends. Who you think you are, who are the things you are, and who you really are. You can live with only one of them the rest of your life. But if you live with all 3, you will be okay. You will be in good shape. Find your purpose in life. As I mentioned before, what is your mission, your vocation, your profession, and your passion? And do that. Do that. And remember that your purpose can change as you mature, as you learn more, as you experience more. Keep in mind that what you do is what you are. Shoemaker, doctor, etc. But what you give is who you are. Who you are. Young people, you are brilliant. Be radiant. Let your power come out and ignite other minds. People are very concerned about the present. But how long does the present last? 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 1 month, 1 week, 1 day, 1 minute? I want you to go back to the past, even if it was 3 days ago, and then jump to the future. Always think, how are you going to advance? I don't like when people say, oh, I was lucky. No. You believe in possibility, in probability, in opportunity, and you take a risk and you take action. Do everything you can to be lucky, and you'll be lucky. If you are trying to find a job and not networking, it is not who you know. It is who knows you. Try to be famous, noted by people. Don't hide. You are important. And you must be successful. There are no excuses. You have already prepared to be successful. And I think you already know this. To solve problems, You not need only your intelligence and your knowledge and your experience. You need to be creative and imagine. And I don't like when people say, oh, I'm thinking outside the box. Why not build a new and open box? Think differently, but build something. This is not the same. To ask questions and learn to ask and when to ask. And many times, and most times, questions are more important than the answers. Because the question may generate many other questions. This is very tough. I like to talk a lot, and we need to pay more attention and listen to you, listen to other people. Manage your power through logical arguments, learn to persuade, appealing to the feelings of other people, the sense of justice, benefits for the decision maker, and also hope for the future. What is the possibility, the probability, and fate? What is going to happen? What now? As was said before, in tough times, be tougher. Your skin will be thicker. And this is what I have learned. Young men, we have the right to cry. We have the right to cry sometimes, not all the time. Young women, we men have hunted you, have demeaned you, have done so many things as the normal status of the world. For the last 70 years, you have made absolute changes. And you should know that you are already Wonder Woman. You should know that. And nobody's going to empower you. Nobody's going to enhance your self-confidence except yourselves. Make your life count and live your life not only for you. This is your obligation and your debt. This is most needed. Fight for life, justice, and freedom until the end of your strength and time. And I told you to be famous. For 4 generations from now, people won't even know your name unless you are really, really famous. Or you still have the obligation to do this. And I'm going to give you some homework for the future. And see, I am so nice. You complete this by 2017, 20 or 2019. That's when you will complete your homework. Description who you are now. But then you have the conviction what you will be soon, later, or finally, when you can look back at what you have achieved and given in your life. What you do now and what you will do soon, later, finally. The bottom line, and I keep saying that, you are indispensable. If somebody tells you that you are dispensable, the answer is shut up. Why? Because your life won't happen without you. And your life is so important. Your life is so important because of all what you are going to do and that you have already done. Please review every once in a while your life and be proud. You don't need to be happy. You need to be useful. And you are going to be useful, and that's why you are here. So I stop sharing, And after the philosophy, what are there any final thoughts? By the way, you can participate in other briefings, even if they are similar, if you want to meet other people. Otherwise, we'll continue your mentorship, and we'll continue seeing all of you as many times as possible. I keep talking, please. Somebody say something. Marie, I can see you. Say something.
Is there any way for mentees to contact other mentees?
Of course. We'll send you, actually, when we have the matches, you have the names of everybody and you have their emails. And we encourage you to do that. Because
that's so nice.
Yeah, because some people are working in an institution that you may want to join, or they are in the same field of academic field or whatever, and we really urge you or encourage you to do that, because the program is really a global program. And in the program, we have people from many disciplines. We have had 11 types of engineers. Who will think about that? We have had actresses, dancers, and that's why we ask you about your talent. Some people are poets. And by the way, Nina, one of the best poets in Serbia was the first of our Serbian mentees. And I won't give you the name until later. Well, her picture is on the front of on our homepage. But she's a wonderful poet. And we have musicians. We have the leader of the Madagascar female national volleyball team. We have 2 world champions in karate, 1 man and 1 woman. No, I'm sorry. The woman is number 1 in Romania. So we have people practicing sports that I never knew. For example, running barefoot on mountains in Switzerland. I don't know how they do that and why they do that. A very modest young lady who said, I walk. No, I ran, I don't know, 80 kilometers, something like that. But I was 18. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. I couldn't do it now, not even 1 kilometer. And again, that's what I mean by talent. Some people, there was a young man who said, I can identify the type of airplane and the airline just by looking at an airplane passing by. So we love and like to see you as you are, as a person, not only as a professional or a student. Chefs, international chefs, doesn't matter what you are always useful. And planetary health and welfare need everybody. And don't be afraid of politics. I keep telling people, especially in these times, we need to be more politically active. Otherwise, we don't know what's going to happen. Okay. Well, I want to thank you, everybody. And please start your mentorship. If there's any concern or any questions, you can contact Anaili, because she's my memory, and she will let me not answer if possible. So please contact her or contact me directly, and be patient. Okay. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, my friends, mentors, and mentees. and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Fernando, can you
Yes.
submit online?
Thank you.
Mhm.
Fernando, can you serve it online with Molly?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, thank you.